Hello everyone, this is Ben85. Welcome back to another episode of Terrafirmacraft. And I am trying to decide colors. Yes, it's not going so well. I'm not sure which one I want to use yet. So I definitely want to use planks, at least for the walls. I am kind of partial to that hickory. I kind of like that dark wood, but maybe it would be best. I want to use this stuff for the foundation and the floor. Because I just like the look of it. So if I put that there, so that's what the floor is going to look like. What looks best next to that? The red's starting to look kind of neat, but that would actually be a good one for the barn. I think the white's too white. I think we try it with hickory. I think that's a good plan. I'm going to leave that there actually, because that'll be where it should be. So I wanted to show you guys something pretty cool. Well, first of all, I did not know this. This is the chest space you get, by the way, if you make a chest. But you notice the color of it? That's because it's a pine chest, so it takes the color of the white. The white is the pine. I did not know it was going to do that. That's awesome. Okay, so what I want to show you guys here. There is a way to get these rocks off, because normally, if I just break it like this, you can see I get stones. Well, that doesn't necessarily help me if I wanted to get regular blocks like this. The way to get them is to break the block that's on all 6 sides. So you can see I got 5 of the sides. If I break this one, see how the block drops? And then you have a basalt rock, or a basalt block. Just kind of have to break it out like that. So I'll probably break out some of these. The biggest reason being, and actually I'm going to show you guys that right away. What did I want to do? Take this guy, and I think, oh, well, that looks like a hammer to me. Hammer. Stone hammer. It's only 2 high. So if I do this, there we go. Stone hammer with a stick would help. Okay, so if I have myself a stone hammer, and let's say for the sake of argument, I'm just gonna put down one of these blocks right here. Okay. When it comes to a lot of the work with making these tools, you'll notice if I go here, it shows an anvil. Here, in this case, it would be a bronze anvil or better. So here's the thing: how do you make a metal anvil if you don't have the ability to make metal? You don't have that tier. I mean, obviously, I can make the bismuth, but you can't make a bismuth bronze anvil without an anvil. You know what I'm saying? So the first step is to use a stone one. So all you have to do I would have thought that the stone hammer would be on top of it. Oh, I see. Stone goes there. There we go. Well, that's interesting that it puts it upright like that. But yes, this is our anvil then. And basically all we can do is simple stuff. The most important thing being sheets. because if you look up how to make an anvil, this would be the bismuth bronze, which is the first one. You need these double ingots right here, and you do it by welding together 2 ingots. So you need some flux, you need the hammer, and you need to be able to do it in here. So that's what this gives you the ability to do. What else did I want to show you guys? Well, stuff is growing here, which I'm very impressed with. This stuff isn't quite ready yet. The tomatoes are not quite ready yet, but they are getting there. The bushes are not ready yet either. Oh, 2 things. Number 1, I decided so that I didn't have to keep looking for the pigs here, because they would wander around out here. I did fence them in. And I kind of like this pine fence. I think it looks kind of neat. Hi guys. So I don't have much of this left. So I don't know who wants it. Well, you got it. I don't have any more left, so I guess I'm not going to be able to familiarize them with me quite yet. But the other thing I wanted to show you guys, which I thought was interesting, I think it's right over here. Yeah. Okay, these are cranberry bushes. And there's no cranberries on them yet. But what I was told is cranberry bushes are extremely rare. And that is because they only grow on top of peat. So I want to see... Apparently I do not have a shovel at the moment. Easily fixable though. Sticks. I want to see if this is actually peat underneath here. Dirt. Well, I guess not. Well, it was an interesting idea. I did not mean to do that. Oh, it still dropped the bush. Okay, good. Well, I'm gonna grab all these bushes anyways, because it never hurts to have them. But before it gets too dark here, I cannot run because I'm thirsty. Before it gets too dark, which it is really quick here, I want you guys to picture something. I want you to picture what I am picturing in my mind, especially now that this sun is going down. So imagine being right here in your house. A house right in this location, I think, is a beautiful spot for a house. And you look out there at the sun setting and you see a roof line of a barn. So we'll put our animal stuff right over there. And then you look up the hill and you see the smoke coming from the chimney of our forge, or maybe our bloomery, or maybe even our blast furnace. But those dreams are a long ways away before we get to that point. But I think a workshop up there would be awesome. So that's kind of the idea I have here. It is getting dark. I think that would be a good idea for us. One thing I have to watch though here. Time. Okay, we're still in the middle of summer. We need to definitely do some foraging when fall starts getting closer, because we have nowhere near enough food to make it through the winter. Things are going to get tough otherwise. We may have to go out searching, maybe hunting for food. And I don't think this stuff is ready yet. Okay, now it's actually... Oh, it shows it as green. See? Green, red, green, green, green. So our onions are apparently ready. Well, how about that? So we should be getting, yep, right there. I'm actually gonna plant them right away. Oh, we actually got 2 seeds out of that. See, as your agricultural skill level increases, you will tend to drop more seeds than what you harvest. So you can actually, you know, propagate and get more crops. I actually need another block now. There we go. Oh, I'm hungry. So yeah, guys, I think that's the plan I want to do here. I'm gonna start building on the house. Gotta watch out for bad guys out here. But I'll check back with you guys in a little bit when things are a little farther along. And I'm enjoying the frogs out here. It's kind of pretty out here in the moonlight. I like it out here. I love these shaders. Have I mentioned that before? I just love these shaders. It's gonna be hard to go back to playing Minecraft without shaders, to be honest. So yeah, guys, I'll check back in a little bit. Hello everybody, welcome back. It's been a little while since I first started recording this episode. A lot of cool things have happened. I'm just watching the moon set where my porch will be eventually. My deck here out the backside. Yep. Alright guys, I have myself the beginnings of a house. I like the layout here. You know, I've just got some of these storage vessels here. I got food in that one. Those 2 are empty. There's some minerals in this one for now. Or not minerals, some ores. 1 extra water thing, a couple molds there. Well, that's kind of cool. And I got my chest here with a lot of extra stuff in there. So for the most part, you know, I've moved everything in here. I even got this awesome cool tool rack. I'm not too fond of the roof, but you know what? It's temporary right now. I don't have a lot of wood. So I'm making do with what I have. Nighttime's just ending. So yeah, it's a nice little house. I actually was gonna put an overhang on it, but I don't have enough thatch yet, so I probably will still do it. And I've been thinking, yes, I know, not necessarily the best of things, but I've been thinking of maybe I don't want the forge up here. I thought about putting it up on top of that mountain there, but I don't know. It's a little ways away from the house to be able to make tools. So then I came up with the idea of, well, what if I put it up there? And I think I like this idea. I'll take you. Taking all the sticks I can get. Not this one. This hill right over here. I think we put our workshop up here. The house is right there, so it's not that far away. We do have to make this ravine here safe. But we have a nice valley here down below it where we can grow a lot of trees, which are important because we're going to need the trees for charcoal. If we don't want to put them there, yeah, we have a nice ravine over here that we can put it in. The view's kind of neat here. And I think maybe at the top of that mountain we can put like a cold room for storing food, especially during the summer. Because if I bring it up, F3 mode. Apparent temperature 25.97. Yeah. If I start, remember it was 25.97. See what happens when I start climbing? It starts going down. So if I keep climbing up, it should actually get to be a little bit, you know, warmer. Or cooler, I should say. Actually, the temperature is rising, I think, because the sun's coming up. I don't know how much it would go down up there. So, another cool thing. I did not know this. This is news to me. I was worried about torches. Remember torches? I noticed that they were unlighting themselves. And, you know, it gets to be a hassle. And I was trying to figure out what could I do in the house here to light this? You know, what is there for options for permanent lighting source? And if you think about what's in Minecraft, you got torches, but those have been changed. You have redstone lamps, but redstone lamps need glowstone, can't go to the nether. Glowstone blocks, again, can't go to the nether. So you're kind of stuck as to what you could do. I'm just watching the temps change. I think it's based on where you are to a torch. But here's the cool thing. If a torch goes out and you have a torch in your hand, all you do is you right click it and it'll relight the torch. So if I come back home, I mean, they're going to stay alive for what, 48 hours in game, which isn't too bad. So I just got to relight the house, you know, when I come back, or any of the other buildings. It's kind of neat that way. It means your mines, after you leave them, eventually will burn out. And the other cool thing, and I did not know this, if you have a stick and you right click, watch my torches down there, 32 torches. You can light torches basically straight from another torch as long as you have sticks on you, which I think is really cool. But you lose efficiency, one stick to one torch, whereas if you put them in the barbecue, or the fire pit, I guess, it'll become a barbecue. This guy. Or the forge, you get 2 torches for every 1 stick. So like I said, there's a trade-off. I wonder if I can get up there. I haven't officially decided if I'm going to build it over there or if I'm going to build it up here. Like I said, my original thought was to build it up here. Ooh. I'm missing this jump. Oh, I don't know if I can make that jump, but I can make this one. Obviously, we'd have to put some stairs in up here. So I can get 25.21 in the shade. Wow, this is a long ways up. So if I go down, actually while I'm up here, what cool, unique stuff could I find up here? Galena. Don't know what I would need Galena for. Hey look, stick. Trace of Galena. Tomatoes. I'm glad I came up here. I did not know there was tomatoes up here. Thank you. I need all the food I can get. Ooh. What's that? Is that a sapling? Yeah, chestnut sapling. I don't remember. I think that was. I think that placed itself there, which can happen. All right, cool. Tomatoes. So, what do we need to do? Now that we've got a house built, we have a place to call home. We're gonna need to do a few things. First of all, I saw that a medium sample, a very large sample. So somewhere right down in here. Let's see if I walk this way. The way I understand that you do this, so you get a large sample, a very large sample. So what you can do is you can put a torch there. Then you go on the other side and you find medium sample, large sample, very large sample. So right here. So if you get between the middle of the two torches, which is right about here, it should be right around in that area. Now you also go the other way and check it going like this way. See how it disappears right away? So it's actually probably inside of this mountain a little bit, which makes it a little bit harder to find, but what we'll have to do is we'll have to dig straight down basically until we get down to down below the dirt and gravel level, and we get to the stone level, and then we can dig through the stone. So we're gonna go mining on our next episode here. It seems like the smart thing to do because, well, we don't have a weapon yet. And if we're going to go out exploring, which is something we really need to do, we're going to need a weapon to protect ourselves. So we're going to have to find ourselves some of our other resources, even if we just make something out of straight copper. You know, I'm okay with that. And we also are going to need the copper very heavily so that we can move into the next tier. This is an interesting little fissure drop in here. So yeah, guys, I'm just going to keep walking around here. What do we got here? Looks like hematite. That means we probably got traces. It's probably a little ways underground. I collect sticks like it's nobody's business. Oh. Yep, still traces. And then we're back to nothing. Now I want to be able to keep walking around and doing this because if you'll notice skills here, we get our prospecting skills up. That'll help us out. I'm not exactly sure what it'll do, but it can't hurt, you know. And our agricultural one is actually going up pretty good too, which I'm happy about because we can start getting more and more seeds. We'll see. I don't remember exactly when I lit those torches, but it's possible they might be about ready to go out. No, I still see light in the windows. I think I'm actually, oh, I don't have it on me actually. I was going to medium. I was going to plant these tomato seeds, but actually we can still do that quick. See, I have a feeling we're not gonna actually get those grown because we're gonna run out of time, but you know, it's worth a try. Getting food in us here. We've got a bite or two left, and you should be able to just right click to take stuff off of the tool racks. You cannot store tools in a chest, so you have to put it on a tool rack like such. It is getting dark. Very dark. We have 6 seeds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This probably will not produce, but you know, you never know. So yeah, I see our house lights up pretty well. We don't have any glass yet because well, we'd have to get some sand. And sand we can easily get. Let's see, can I switch this to day? We know this is all sand here. I'm also going to want to see if we can find ourselves some salt water nearby. This looks like it's landlocked. I thought this was ocean, but we'll have to see, because we are going to need some salt water in the future. We gotta decide which way we want to travel, and I have a feeling we're going to want to travel south, because south means warmer climates, and probably we can run into fruit trees, and I really want to get some fruit trees. So it's something that we'll have to go to. So I should see here. What are the temps like outside right now? 30 degrees. Yeah, we're basically in the middle of summer. If you look at the calendar, this guy. Oh, we're in August, so late summer. Yeah, seasons are moving by fast. So yeah, we need to get some weapons. We need to get that stuff crafted up, and we need to get out exploring because we need to make sure we have food for. Let me see here. Yeah, my food's in this one. We need to have food for the winter because I am starting to get worried. Now there's too much. Can you? I wonder. Well, this will take decay off. Oh, it does split it. Oh, nice. But the problem is I can only fit one of those in there. And that's why we have other ones, right? Well, if that's the case, my problem is that I am losing these onions because of the decay on them. Can I split them? Yeah. Oh. I didn't want to do that. So now I should be able to... There we go. Put those 3 in there. Oh, see what happened? Torch burnt out. So like I said, all you have to do is have a torch in your hand, right click it, and it'll relight it. Not a big deal, because I'm always going to have torches on me, so we'll just relight torches. Now one thing that, if you don't have a fire starter on you, by the way, and I'm going to show you guys this, just to show you. You know, normally you would start this with a fire starter. If you drop a torch onto something, oh, maybe it doesn't work on this. Okay, well it works on the pits, the fire pits, and it'll work on your charcoal pits as well. But we'll get to charcoal in the near future. So with that, guys, I'm going to finish this episode up here. Next episode, basically when morning comes, we are going to hit that mine. I have to have some extra water with me and this vessel, and I'll clean out the rest of this stuff that I don't need. We'll take care of things. So with that, guys, thanks for watching, and as always, take it easy.